I here with.
Brad Nance.
Cool, man.
Hmm.
What are you doing over here at the square?
I am panhandling and trying to survive.
Right, right. What led you being out here?
Um, Basically, my criminal background has caused me a lot of difficulty in my life. Had I known, I could say that I wouldn't have did it. But hey, man, as a young adult, I think it would may have been the same anyway.
Right. Criminal backgrounds could be a really big obstacle in getting a nice job.
Right. Absolutely.
Even sometimes getting approved for an apartment.
Yes. Yes.
People don't realize that's a whole other struggle for some people, man.
Right.
And
And it's always held against us.
it's a big disadvantage.
Right.
You know,
Another problem is IDs, being able to retrieve and keep IDs, and housing, like you said, medical. We just started being able to receive that. Food stamps, I can't even get that anymore. Uh, I tried to file as disabled because of my criminal background. That don't work. But now I am truly disabled because I have COPD and kidney disease.
and with the VA,
No,
who have you filed with?
no one. They're homeless too.
Yeah, I've seen them around here.
Hmm.
Haven't quite interviewed them yet. I'll show you my YouTube channel after this,
Okay.
and I'll show you how many awesome people I've interviewed so far. You probably know a lot of them.
Hmm.
How long have you been out here for?
I've been in Austin about 3 days.
Oh wow,
Yeah, I
fresh on the
came.
scene.
Yeah, I came in from Houston. I was in Houston for about 3 months, and
So what do you know about living in Houston?
it is to me, but it's just my personal opinion. It's one of the worst cities I've ever lived in, as far as trying to retain uh, help from the community. Uh, it's just too many people and too much going on.
Too many things going on.
Yes,
There's a lot of people out here.
and there is a lot of people out here.
I mean, thousands.
Yeah, and a large portion of them are us.
Good people.
Yes, good people.
Because it looks like to me you're a good person, man.
Yes,
You're out here
I
by
mean,
yourself. When I see somebody alone,
mhm.
typically what that means is they don't want to involve themselves with the drama,
Right, right,
involve themselves with the drugs.
right,
You know, you know. When they cling together, that's when they start getting dangerous.
right.
You
Well,
know, crabs in a bucket kind of mentality.
not really. That's more the gang thing. I was in that at one time, way
Like
back.
camps and stuff.
The camps are safe havens, because, but they can be dangerous in that you have people who prey on us, you know, and even now the police and everybody are turning against us and they're preying upon us. The federal government established a non-discrimination law against homeless people, making it one of the strictest because of in the 80s there was a serial killer who was killing the homeless, and when they started investigating FBI, they found that it wasn't just serial killers, but it was gangs, and it was even just regular people who just had a knack for hurting the downtrodden because they thought that, who cares, even if anybody sees us. So they made it very strict that anyone, bless you,
Thank you, sir.
discriminated against the homeless, that's a federal offense, you know, to kick us out of parks and stuff like that. I think that's when the Wall Street one percenters or whatever they call themselves, they were showing us
There's a
that.
new law though that you guys can camp anywhere.
Is it
Yes, sir. They just passed.
here?
Yes, sir.
Well, thank God.
You just tell the cops that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a new law that just passed. I don't know specifically it is, but I talked to a lady that her mom's a homeless woman, and she keeps up to speed on all the new laws and stuff. So you
Oh,
guys are allowed
really?
to camp wherever.
Okay. What about tents and stuff, camping gear? Because they really stress on that. They say it's illegal to have camp. tents and
I
stuff.
think what it is you
The
can
city
camp
limits.
wherever
As long as you get it up.
by the night.
Okay.
Type.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Uh-huh.
Good deal.
That's a good thing to hear because there's a lot of homeless people, like you said. There's a lot of homeless people, and it's growing every day.
Because it's a good place to be homeless.
Well,
For the most part.
not just here. I mean, Houston is horrible. I mean,
Really.
people are falling off. Even the Mexicans, pardon me saying so, but
No, that's just keep it real with us.
yeah, even them, you know. And when that happens, when they start falling off, they're the ones got all the jobs. Okay, so what's really happening? I've noticed there's a lot of abandoned buildings everywhere you go, but it's more people that are homeless than it is abandoned buildings. Why can't we have these abandoned buildings converted over to where they're low income? I mean, it's all about money though, and
Right.
it's difficult to get sincere help, community help, because everybody has this bad idea about us. They're all drug addicts. You come live out here, you probably be a drug addict, alcoholic too, because it's scary. You know, you don't know what's going to happen. The cars pass by, and you have people, especially the youngsters, they lean out the window and they say frightening things, threatening. You know, I've even had them throw stuff at us. You know, and it's madness. It's madness. But nobody chooses to be out here. I mean, it's as if people think that the homeless people come out here to be homeless just so that so that we can get high. And we can do that with a job. But the thing is, the uh, drug testing, random drug testing they call it, it causes more problems than it really solves because you still have a high number of people getting high in the job market.
But you need something, man? You good?
Yeah, that's my friend. Hey, come back here, man.
You good, bro? I'll get it off camera.
Yeah. Can you give him those too?
You need to do an interview?
Yeah, he does.
You want to do an interview? Can I get you on camera real quick? Yeah. Okay, so I have a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
It's called In Real Time Interviews.
Mm-hmm.
I ask things like, who am I here with? What's one thing to know about you? He's giving me the breakdown on the Austin homelessness and the sounds like the world homelessness.
Yeah,
is what you're getting into.
Homelessness in America.
Yes, sir.
It's terrible.
Yes, homeless in America.
And I'm also, and I just like to get a nice scooter every now and then.
A nice what?
Scooter. That'd be
Put my
nice
light on,
if we could all get
and I just
some
ride it
kind
back
of
and forth.
transportation.
It's kind of cost me thing.
It gets us moving. We'd be able to go get jobs and still.
You need your ID, don't you?
Me too. Bad.
So let me interview because they can't hear you because the mic's on him.
Mm-hmm.
But let me get an interview after I do it with him. You need to do something real quick.
No.
He's finna hand you that.
Okay. Yeah.
Trust me, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm a journalist.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can put the mic this way, and y'all can do whatever right here.
Okay.
And then you can finish what you were saying.
Okay. Vegas. I was in Vegas, right? Vegas.
Y'all can do your thing, bro.
High priority job market. Like Vegas has one of the highest and worst homeless rates in the nation. Man, it's terrible. No, that's just some headphone or something.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's no dope.
You good, bro?
Thank God. But Vegas.
There's some very interesting interactions around here.
Oh man, it tripped me out. And the one major thing I noticed about homeless people out here, and hey man, I even find myself having to admit I'm crazy for being out here with all these crazy people, man. It is some crazy people. Mental disparity is at a very high. But the thing is most of society is so cruel and labeling and judgmental and unforgiving, and they're set in their ways, and being from New Mexico, we're next door neighbors to Texas.
Yes, sir.
Well, New Mexico is very hospitable. Little like country western towns and stuff, and we always thought that Texas was nearby like New Mexico. It's nothing like New Mexico. It is really bad out here. I mean, it's dangerous to an extreme, I mean.
Better watch yourself now.
Yeah. The homeless
Hey,
people
watch your
go
back type shit
really, really. I
all
mean,
the time. And then
yes,
you're an OG, man, because I can tell by your setup.
yeah,
Okay, you feel me?
uh-huh,
You got your bag, you got your things, you got your
mm-hmm.
clothes. You know,
And
I can tell by the way you hold yourself right now. That you've been doing this for a minute. So
yeah,
how long have you been on the streets for?
oh man, over 10 years.
Over 10 years.
Yes. Now today, I had my bag set up. Okay, it started raining really hard.
Yeah.
Went across the street there to that big plush building
Yes, sir.
and asked them could I help them put their fence back up because it was blown down and stuff, and it served as a haphazard in the middle of the sidewalk. Well, I finally convinced the guard over there to say, okay, yeah, and then I helped, and I mean, you automatically think, well, I'm gonna be compensated. This is gonna work out just fine. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get compensated tomorrow. You know,
Not
nobody
today.
carries cash, so that's the excuse. Why I can't just leave work and go get money? You know what I'm saying? Well, I just left where I was at and crossed the street, even though I
Right.
may have had,
It sounds like to me that you want to be heard and you want to be
yeah,
seen.
yeah. Well, I'm not much for the limelight, but it is getting out of control. It's getting out of hand. It's crazy, and all these people, most of the people, the homeless people out here, they are going ballistic in their minds. I listen to some of the things that these people are saying, and hey, man, it ain't making no sense. Okay, but then it does. It's like in broken phrases. It requires listening and looking for sure because they're dangerous. You know,
That
like I
is
said,
dangerous for sure.
yeah,
And
like I,
guys, that's why I'm strapped up today.
yeah,
You feel me? I'm strapped up today
uh huh,
because what he's talking about right now, I've been seeing, and on a worst case scenario, every day I do these interviews, it's
hey,
getting bad out here.
yeah. Here in Vegas once, okay, is this one guy, right, that was going around killing homeless, right, and he was doing it with a ballpoint hammer, right, and he wait till you go to sleep, and then he'd sneak off in there and just walk up to you and just boom, hit you on the top of the head. Well,
Boom,
they
gone.
finally busted him, and it was like, whoa, man, because that's what you fear is someone walking up to you. I put stuff all around my head and stuff to keep people from just being able to walk up on me. It's more or less like you got to sleep with one eye open.
Can I ask you this?
Hmm.
The main priority I think right now is for your ID, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, how can we help you with that?
The thing, okay, look, I'm here in Austin. I have a misdemeanor, uh, uh, drunk in public, uh, warrant in Baytown, right? Baytown is quite political, let's say. Okay. They don't like homeless people at all. They let that be known, the police. Okay. So they pick us up and they run charges. But here in Austin, people have told me they went to jail for being homeless. I'm like, that's against federal law. You know what I'm saying? You can't just lock a person up because of his economic status. But they all try all the time. Okay, if nothing's done, then it does get out of control. I mean, hey, this might be neat right now to me, but not really. It's an eyesore, you know, but it's neat compared to like some of
What
the
a lot of these
camps.
little,
Yeah, the
yeah,
little
little
camps
setups.
they
I
get.
mean, even the setups in
Whoa!
this park over here.
But here's the thing: when the community doesn't assist homeless people. Homeless people, look, I mean, we're in a position we can't hardly assist ourselves. So how am I going to get rid of all my trash if I don't have a trash can to throw it in? And any other trash that I throw it in is considered illegal dumping, you know? And then where will I go after getting fed? And that's cool, thank God. Where am I going to go use the restroom? No one allows you. Austin has outhouses. Vegas never had that. Houston had one that I knew of. Okay, I was in Fort Worth, right? They didn't have none of that. These major cities are turning their backs. People are getting very um, unconcerned until it happens to them because this is spreading so quickly.
Mm,
This job market is at its worstest highs, you know, and hey, man, they're walking in there and they're busting all of the Mexican nationals, okay, but it's putting that company out of business because they're not going to keep it running and then have to go out there and hire us.
Yes,
We're
sir.
the reason that the Mexicans are working.
Man, well, we appreciate your time. Is there one last message you want to share with the world?
Um, we really need to be aware of our fellow citizens because the majority of homeless people, are American citizens. We're not uh, uh, foreigners from another land. You know, would we go to another land? America was great, like Mr. Trump said. It was great at a time. Now, I don't really remember that time. You know what I'm saying? Because I did like 10 years of my life in the joint, you know. And I guess that was the good times, but it wasn't really. I mean, it's just
It's not.
It's not.
You deserve a chance, man.
Yeah, yeah. You know, and
It sounds like to me you need to get your ID and get a job.
yes, bad, bad.
You know, maybe keep that drinking to a minimum.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I
You know?
mean, I wouldn't even have to do anything. Doing drugs and alcohol is a way of coping with such failure. That's what it is. It isn't that we come out here to get high. When we're out here, might as well. Can't do shit else. And it's the wrong way of thinking, but hey, it is what
That's
it
just
is.
what it is, man.
Yeah.
That's the only way to cope being out here, man.
Yeah. I
You
really
know?
appreciate you doing this
Yes, sir.
because you know you putting out the message, you know,
And I'm not going to even cut this, even though it's 16 minutes long.
right. And the police
There might
just
not be
passed
very
by,
many people.
and then look, they fixing to roll up on us, homie. I got to move.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Hey,
Good.
brother. Hey, God bless you, man. It's been
Okay.
an honor. It's been a
And
polite.
watch that because they don't like that.
They don't like that?
Oh no, no,
Mind
no.
if I get that mic?
Okay, yes, sir.
Enjoy those cigarettes, brother.
Okay, thank you, man.